Oh,
Hey, we're just gonna have to go out and reset. I'm assuming my paladin's dungeon was set to normal or some shit. There's a rogue outside trying to kill the.
it's fine, dude. Oh, that's toxic. Cloak, feint, evasion, all of that stuff.
My DB's gonna be in heaven, double wisdom. Not that holy paladins really ever go.
Oh, dude, I get double kings?
I don't know if
I'm
you need
never
double
gonna
kings.
die.
You have lead, by the way.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I gave it to you not long after you joined because pool timers and that kind of.
I wasn't paying attention.
I cannot send me lads down into the temple with these tiki masks about. Their magic is too strong. Aye, this is the place. I can feel the power of these relics deep in me bones. Of course, we're not the only ones drawn here by 'em.
You are too late, outsiders.
Do you have drums or do I need to go send some from a druid?
I have 4, but can you press them?
Yeah, I can press them if you want.
They're my last 4, though. You didn't accept the trade, or did you?
I did. I've got them.
Oh, okay, my bars just didn't update to show that you had.
I apologize ahead of time for the weight of this paladin.
It's fine, you said there
For a
was
free item level.
gold involved, poker rolls, we're fine. Hopefully, yeah, we're good.
I don't know. I feel like Holy Whom doesn't want to share his wisdom.
Someone get the interrupt on Confessor? TY.
Aye, this is the place. I can feel the power of these relics.
Just let me know when you're ready for us.
Now.
Of course, we're not the only ones.
You are too late, outsiders. The temple belongs to my master.
I'm not even gonna bother releasing. I'll just pull away the timer.
Whole empire will rise again.
We'll see about that, you vile creature.
It's probably gonna be a rough run for a full melee group as well.
Now I'm
See, as long as nothing hits me, I can do some semi-damage, but as soon as something hits me, I just go split.
I've done this pull complete.
Yeah, it's not as easy when you have some range in the group to bait for that pull.
I lost aggro on everything right at the start of it. And then as soon as Holy Whom died, I got like 4 TD procs.
Yeah. Probably didn't help that Holy Hume, given he died early-ish, I believe. He still did 1.28 mil with Twilight Dev, so he probably had a proc or two of that before you had any.
Two, one.
You came for the gold, but you will leave behind your bones. My claws will find your heart.
Oh, there's no purge for that thing, so I need to actually pull death.
Corruption be purified.
You dead?
Ataldazar's power flows through me. Corruption be purified. Cleansed.
My thanks for killing the priestess. You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple.
Guessing it's better not to snap on Sanguine.
Yeah. I'd say not unless you can stop the Sky Screamer snapping with you, and we just hope that we burst down the little fucking dino fast enough. Oh, fuck.
I don't kill it on him. Can you go for the other? Oh wait, no, Sanguine. Probably not good to have it with Sanguine.
Rezan was a powerful lord. Perhaps you will make a worthy sacrifice for
Oh yeah, so I got my first gushing wounds piece.
Wow,
It's only a 455 on my hunter, but
that's
it
still
still
massive.
beats the 465 that my hunter had in that.
I have a 470 socketed pants, and if I had the corruption resistance, the gushing outsims it.
Yeah.
And it's a 455 piece, same.
Yeah, well I
Outsims by
got it
like,
from Free Mask Run or something like that on braces, and then I ended up carrying Sif through his 5 with my Druid, a 4, basically finished getting his cloak to 15 for him. And he ended up getting braces, 455 of gushing wounds. I don't know what it was today with visions, but yeah, 455 braces with gushing wounds. Also, fuck, warlocks feel terrible to do. Vision, even just having one in the group felt bad.
yeah. We're gonna take this pillar to the boss. Nuck's just gonna bait the stuff. Change my mind. We're going to this pillar and then we're going to... Oh wait, no. We need to get lost on cooldown.
I'd say do boss, skip this stuff here, someone pull it and shadow meld, then we'll go do the other pillar to probably take it to the other pillar.
What
and then
is...
last pillar?
What have we done? We've done Blob and Tank Buster now. I think I'm... just trying to work out whether that one's the Fear Mob or the Spider. Because we can do the Spider with the boss easily, but I don't want to really do the Fear Mob with this. Should we get 3 bubbles? AMS. We can actually do Fear Mob with Spider. Oh, boss. What did I so fast with Lost? I reckon save Lost for boss. We need to get a lot of percent though.
Well, we can last here and then it will be up for last boss if we slow down a little bit. Like, we do have a decent amount of time.
Isn't that here?
2, 1.
I've TD'd my totem. The tank is winning. I've TD'd it again. Go, I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Yeah, we've got to stay away from that. Alright, we can kill.
Oh, I hope someone interrupted. I just wasted. Did you just like insta? I actually kind of like doing this boss with only
Yeah,
Bold
it cannot be messier if your melee aren't smart with it, but if your melee are smart, then it's a lot of the time ends up to be cleaner. Because it just slowly drops behind rather than range potentially fucking it up, but melee can still fuck it up as well, so it kind of just depends.
that almost one shot.
Yep. I have 235k HP. Realistically, I should probably just stay at the start, but I do some damage, so. And I feel like crap if I just get a complete carry, at least this way I'm semi doing something.
Just killing here. Don't need a drop.
I hate having my fucking steed on cooldown.
No, my Twilight death. I need interrupts. Oh, we're good.
Are we just doing the other guy with last boss?
Yeah. Do we have an AoE stun in this?
No.
Oh, there's they are.
Oh, well, for those things, we have Wake of Ashes. I didn't realize what you were wanting in AoE. Like, Wake of Ashes will stun any undead or, what the fuck is it, demon enemies?
Why is Twilight Dev only proccing when that shield?
It's the same way Infinite Stars for me only procs when I can't do anything with it, or Vision of Perfection only procs when you can't attack anything. Ow.
No. I think we're gonna
I
end up
miss
doing the middle pack
Legion
anyway.
Ret. Legion Ret AoE was so much nicer when your Divine Storm at least went forward slightly. Oh god, we're actually killing these. These. I'm just gonna stay dead for these, like I'm gonna die on cooldown if I come.
Yeah. I kind of like we can bait, we can go to the boss, we can lost boss, we can come back and kill it. And then I thought if we lost the boss, then it's not going to be up for the, oh god. This is not good. He's run through me into the sink.
Yeah.
So way to LOS him. Oh,
Alright, well, she's moved out. So downside is it's going on a killing spree.
I just got. Is it a 1 point?
They kind of ran the wrong way. They should have ran the other way. At least then you would have been able to grab aggro by now. Not drop bear.
I think I'm dead. Okay, didn't attack me for a little bit. Oh, I'm dead. No runic power. Not like this. Should lay on hands me, dude.
It's on cooldown. Otherwise I wouldn't have just been spamming Holy Flash of Light on you if it wasn't.
It's not hitting me hard enough to a point where I can just death strike my entire health.
Yeah. Those tiny bits of damage are just annoying as fuck because you can't do much. Pretty much what Monk struggles with is when it isn't a big hit for its stagger, it's just a whole lot of small. Lost on Paul.
2, 1.
Well, once what's the name's up. And next lagging it looks.
Yeah, I can't out-heal that.
Yeah.
Didn't that lag? Cause
He did look to be lagging, but I don't even know if we really have a great comp for doing that many buffs.
I thought we would just bubble them.
Hey, babes.
Well, I think the issue is we're not going to kill it fast enough before we theoretically need more bubble.
What are we talking about? Let me join on comp.
The fear mob with the last boss of attack.
Which last boss?
The last boss of Atal'Dazar. There's only one last boss of Atal'Dazar.
That's a big bet. You're gonna die.
Would it be? We have 3 paladins, a warrior, and a DK, so we can all immune.
You're gonna die. That's a big.
What do you mean? It's only
If
150.
one goes off, that person is pretty much dead. He's gonna walk into at least. It's like not me saying it's bad. I'm just going like that's a bad idea because, you know, as soon as you get hit once by it, you're gone. There's no chance of you living. If you do live, it's one minute. Indeed. Where's Rainbow?
This key not going well.
It wasn't going too badly until that point. We just shouldn't have attempted to do it with it. We should have just taken the other pillar to this pillar and then.
It's fun. Is the Atal'Dazar at the moment? Is the pillar by the 2 pack of the thingy mobs where they can, you know, if you kill the totem, they go big and they start spewing acid on everyone. So
That's what.
that this way? Nah, it isn't. Wait, which one did you guys miss?
The one.
The one
top
to the
left.
right when you
Oh, right,
come
yeah.
down the stairs at entrance.
Oh, you guys didn't take that. That is a Papega. That's the easiest one to take.
Not the way Nak showed me to pull this play. It's worked like most of the time. I just thought because we had
Yeah, not
Well,
not too
I don't-
flame, like that's a big
Probably
pick.
the main issue. Like, we've got to beat it before we get to the second lot of them.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you probably only have cooldowns for one set of it. Afterwards,
but,
the other set, you're pretty much fucked. You literally are fucked for like the second and third set. If it's
Like,
on the
if my
same,
paladin was geared, then it probably would have been okay, but it's a carry.
yeah, fucking blame it on fucking Sal, you twat. Jesus Christ, Sal, stop being such a liability
How
to me.
dare I blame myself?
the
Jesus
idea.
Christ.
Like my plan was, we just lost and killed it before anything bad happened. Like we immune the first set, lost and dies in the second set. Because the second set of fear isn't that dangerous as well. Because apparently, you get feared away from where he's standing, so you can position yourself not to run into spiders since we're a full melee group. All the spiders are going to be behind the boss. You just set yourself up so you get feared like in front of the boss, where there's no spiders. Like it just didn't unfold how I planned it. You know. It also didn't help that Nak lagged and dropped the first ad right on top of the boss. So we had the first ad instant explode on the boss. When do I move the boss? Do I move on the next set of spawn? Or do I
No,
move when
so
they
what you
start
want to
moving?
do is just go in an go in a circle, yeah, around the boss. If you have full melee team, just go in a circle around the boss slowly, like backtrack, and that should knock it.
Oh, so just constantly move.
Constantly move. Yeah, if you got a full melee team, that's the easiest strategy. Is you constantly move, everyone stacks on you, and you're fine. If it gets a bit dicey and there's some spiders up ahead, which there shouldn't be, just run fast past that area and skip it. Okay, have fun.
See,
Manga Pepe.
Oh, we got 22 seconds to time it.
You're a timer.
Oh.
Girlfriend's house. And
I
can
only
you grab
just-
me some food on the way?
if only we had just killed the pillar, we would have made it.
I blame Nak for showing me that route.
Don't worry, I blame that too, fucking twat.
Oh hey, you got the Razans. And a socketed pair of gloves by the looks of it.
Resonance isn't great for ret. You basically want under rot trinket because it lines up with Avenging Wrath.
Are you trying to say a haste trinket is not
It's because all your damage comes from your Avenging Wrath windows basically, and it's a random proc.
boys?
Like if you don't care about, if you just want more consistent damage, then it's better. Oh,
There
you
you
halved out. You don't want your go.
Pepega, what are you doing? Just re-roll, you know, prot.
Well, hey, if I get a Sever on my Hunter at this rate, Rain might actually let me reroll given it's got fucking Gushing Wound.
I'll re-roll you in a bit. Wink, wink, nudge,
Why
nudge.
would you want to reroll anyway, dude?
Chimney, chimney.
Being's been fucking terrible for the last two fights.
But my Shadow Priest spot.
But my
I
ball
need
sack.
my Shadow Priest spot.
You know, I think I'm bored enough that I want to do a. I'm gonna do a Tide Spray Linen shuffle. Yeah, sounds good.
Why?
Because of nothing else to do, and I gotta catch up with uni, so I might as well do it in the background. Start it off and then just forget about watch my. Oh yeah, Sal, I used to play Hunter and Audio.
Nice.
I used to be a big boy.
You know, I feel like if the other two were on Discord and knew what the plan was, we would have been fine as well.
Oh, I might be
don't-
taken into account.
So I don't reckon we would have had the damage to have beaten it.
I reckon we would have. I think you should have trusted me.
Like it's, yeah.
No, I think we because like I said, you're only gonna get 2 fears maximum, like even without the damage. And the second fear, you just make it so you run in front of the boss where there's no spiders, because I tank it correctly.
Do you want your 20k?
Poker roll me for the 20k, dude. Do you have the macro?
I don't have. I have the what's the name? Gambling add-on thing, but I don't have a macro.
20k roll?
Um,
Death roll, I mean.
oh, that's Alyssa. Is that Alyssa? Hey, meet me. Sal, don't ignore me. Can you at
I've
least
never done a death
target
roll.
my
That is-
character, please?
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
That is a big drop. Oh wait,
Sal,
you.
don't walk away from
Oh,
me.
you did 200k.
Yeah,
I'm not
you-
death rolling you for 200k.
No, you're
Sal, don't
20k.
walk
You
away
just
from-
add a 0.
It's me. Say hi. Wavy.
So you take my number and roll
Thank you.
down from it.
Okay.
And
Like
the
I said, I
person
haven't
that
done a death roll before.
yeah, so whoever hits
Yes.
1 loses. So we pretty much just keep going down until someone rolls 1, and then whoever hits 1 pays the other person.
I feel like the better gambling is the poker gambling. We just all roll 13 a couple of times and see who has the
I
better
think-
hand.
I rather do the death roll in groups where 1 wins, and you do like 5k death rolls, but you have like 10 people in it, and you can see
Yeah,
how
and
many.
then you get 50k. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
it's like you see how many
precisely.
times you can get it around. You start at 999,999.
Yeah, that's actually this. Like, not even joking. Actually, this. We should do it like.
And that way you're only risking 5k, but you're winning 50k if you actually get the win. Like it's actually good.
Exactly.
Like I hate doing high risk death rolls because it's like you could lose the death roll on the first roll. Like there's nothing stopping you from rolling 1 out of like 200,000.
One
Yeah,
out of
there
a
is.
million.
If you're retarded like me, you would watch me, babes. Like, how retarded am
Oh,
I?
this death roll's getting down to the teeth, dude. Oh, we've halved it. Oh, he's gone for a 12 to a 1. That's unlucky, dude. 1 only wins in a group, loses in a solo. Yeah.
I don't care. I was going to pay you 20k anyway for putting up on my scrub pack.
Yeah, I depleted the key. Wasn't worth 20k. I needed to earn that gold through a death roll.
Well, it's better than other groups. Other groups want like 250k for, and they don't even guarantee a time. If you want guaranteed time, then they're charging like 300k, and it's just like, I do enough for the guild, and I've helped carry other people's characters.
Yeah,
Multiple times.
Sal-
So just give people 20k each.
Sal,
It's like 80k all up, so it's less than half what I'd pay otherwise.
Hey,
Yeah.
babe. How's it going?
Uh,
I mean, when we were selling for 300k, we didn't guarantee time, but most of the time we would get it anyway. Because
Yeah.
there's no point in not timing it. Like, it's better to time the key, no matter what, unless you're doing a 16. Because if you don't time the
True.
key, you lose a 15 key technically, because you need to boost another key.
yeah.
So,
Realistically, if your group's good enough to be selling them, then you shouldn't be bricking.
it's like when we were selling, it was still like shrine and that were kind of shitty to time in a like carry.
Good.
So like that's hey,
Hello.
we didn't like guarantee time because of those dungeons and shit like that. So it's
Yeah.
like they asked for a like Shrine of the Storms. It's like we're not guaranteeing time because like dungeon can go really shit, really fast. What was the other one? I think Siege was shit as well. I can't remember. There was one that was like really shit. Maybe it was
Siege
Total
isn't great, but it's not too bad in the grand scheme.
It was the week that we were selling was really shit.
Yeah. Well, the fixes can change everything between what's an easy and what's a hard done.
Yeah. Like Total Gore, I don't think we timed one Total Gore in a sale. The week we were doing it. It was fucking shit. We stopped accepting people that wanted only Total Gore. So like, yeah, you can go to someone else. We don't want to do that shit dungeon. I'd rather just not do it at that stage.
Well, accuracy and fever are probably happy. Now they don't have to feel like they're just trash. Fever decided that he would do a 4 or a 5 mask with my paladin, and I just die and he'd res me at the end for guaranteed corruption. And he got to the last wing and ended up dying. And then he tried again and ended up dying. Then accuracy was shit talking, and then accuracy tried it, and accuracy kept dying. But looking at Discord, it sounds like there's a bug because they had me to go in as a healer so that they had less HP. But it sounds like there's a bug and the damage increase is being ridiculous for whatever reason.
Yeah, you wanna try one? I can do one on my DK.
Oh, I'm actually out of fucking vessels. They bricked all my vessels yesterday.
Yikes.
Because this character only hit 120 yesterday, and I only had 4 vessels, and Fever brick 2, accuracy brick 2, so I'm out.
How do they brick them?
It sounds like what accuracy's linked, there's a bug with healers at the moment, and they're buffing things damaged by a ridiculous amount. Like, normally a healer drops the HP of things by 40% and buffs damage by like 75% or something stupid like that. But at the moment, it sounds like people are reporting almost a 700 to 800% damage increase on some of the things.
Jeez.
Like, there's a few people that have commented that are having issues, so it sounds like potentially it can bug for whatever reason.
Weird.
Or that, or they literally just fucked off, and accuracy has managed to find this thing that helps validate them. Because accuracy died, like, he did the trade district wing first, then he went to mage district, and both times he died in mage district, so he didn't even make it that far. Fever went dwarven, and then ended up dying on mage as his last district, and then he did it the other way around and died in hard district, Old Town. So he made it a lot further than accuracy did both times, but Demon Hunter does self-healer ridiculous.
Yeah. Sounds annoying.
Yeah, I'm not too fast. It's not like I paid. I did get quite a lot of corrupted mementos, at least the times Fever did it, because he basically had finished it. And even if I die at the start, all the mementos he gains from killing things at the end when I exit, I still gain. So I got like quite a decent amount from him. Accuracy, I didn't get too much, but it's not like I paid him or anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Would like to get one this week, but who knows how that'll work.
Yeah, you get the vessel to do it.
Yeah,
Is there
470 and a 465 guaranteed corruption would be nice. Especially given there's just so many corruptions that are good for Retribution Paladin. Like, basically, Sever, Expedient, Masterful are all good. Ineffable Truth's good. Gushing Wound's obviously good. Like, they have 5 or 6 options for single target corruptions that are quite competitive.
And my husband just has a
Hunters,
fucking
it's
raging
fucking
boner
Sever.
for Twilight Devastation, and he's like, "Oh my god, it's like the best corruption ever," and then he complains that it misses, and then I tell him it's not that good, unless you're a tank, so stop using it.
I don't know.
But
I
he
get
does he
decent
listen to a
damage out of it
CE
on my
player?
balance.
No.
I run Twilight Dev on my balance druid in Mythic Plus. It does like 25% of my damage across the run.
Yeah, but he's got fucking happy fingers and thinks that that fucking blazing feet affix in the thingies throws you around even when you're standing still, and I'm just
Oh, he uses it in visions.
no, it doesn't throw you around if you're standing still. You just fucking tapped your keyboard like a retard.
Yeah. I didn't realize you were talking about for visions. I thought you were talking about for Mythic Plus.
No, for everything.
I
He
may as well
refuses
do.
to take it off and use actual real corruptions.
May as well do another 5 mask for the week just to get a 465 piece.
Yeah, I'm definitely disappointed that I don't have vessels. Actually,
got-
no. I gotta make dinner for the girlfriend before she gets shitty.
Bastion of the holy light,
Oh no.
now fallen to the void, a staging ground.
Just go buy Macca's, it's what I did.
Obeying the whispers in her mind.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
the
Macca's.
Windrunner forces
Oh,
oil to
any
protect
other
the
junk food.
old guard, or the
Yeah, KFC's good. Hungry Jack's is better than Macca's, but even
I
then, I'm
just
not a massive.
wanted something really unhealthy, and McDonald's is worse than Hungry Jack's, and it's closer to my house.
I don't know. I like unhealthy food, but I feel like Macca's just doesn't have much flavor in it.
Oh no, the Big Mac fucking sucked, but
Yeah. Big Macs used to be so much better.
they were literally
Like,
better
In the
6
last
months
10,
ago.
15 years, they've gone downhill so badly.
I don't know what they did. They just did they
Well, their
season the
meat's gotten
meat? I don't know.
blander. I feel like they don't use as much seasoning either, and even their sauces don't taste as good as it.
Yeah, well,
Trying to
next
save
time
money
I'll
by cutting back on
go
certain
to
things, probably.
Trader Joe's. My mum's yelling at my dog.
What did that dog ever do to her?
He keeps squeezing into where she like sits, so he is between the chair and her back, and she can't lean back or she'll fucking kill it.
Yep.
No, just stupid chihuahua things.
I don't like chihuahuas. I don't like the
Neither.
dark.
But I had to fucking let it not die, didn't I? And now it's retarded.
I've only ever run into one chihuahua that I liked, and it was a mute, so...
Nice.
Someone needs to hurry up and sell a Sepa BOE belt to me for an actual decent price for my hunter, please and thank you. That or just steal one somehow. I do not look forward to when a BOE belt or ring drops with Sever on it. It's gonna be fucking slaughterfest between the hunters.
Which one's Sever?
Accuracy, even Naomi, even though she has like 24% Sever, and Minty.
Is Sever crit?
Yep.
Yeah, I need
I
that.
would actually vote to give it to your hunter if you're actually gonna play it.
No, you give it to me because I need it more.
Fuck off.
What do you mean? It's my bis corruption.
Yeah, but what if it's on a male belt? You're gonna fucking...
I'm saying a ring though.
Well, even if it's on a ring, it's more likely to end up in the hands of a hunter. I'm sorry.
Why are they? I do more damage than them. Therefore I should get it. I'm like the top damage in the raid.
That's right, you're a Shadow Priest. I forgot that you were a Shadow Priest. I don't know, it's probably still more likely to end up on a hunter.
Just because I'm better than everyone, I don't get it?
No,
Wow,
it's
that's
just because
toxic.
all
That-
3 hunters, basically no
That's
matter what, are
actually
going to
toxic.
be infinite off. Well, you're likely to be infinite off, we can't guarantee it.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Hopefully, Alco actually sorts out Top Paladin, because if you can sort it out, then it gives us more leeway in bringing like your Shadow Priest, etc. I don't know,
Well,
I hate
ain't
this off. The fact
I'm
that
gonna-
you need so many immunities is kind of ridiculous. Like, over half the raid
Isn't
team needs to have it.
dispersion technically an immunity too? Because
I don't
hurdle
think
and
it will be
dispersion are both
enough.
90% damage reductions.
Dispersion's only 70.
75?
It's actually, yeah, 75. I thought I needed to trade it to 75. but no.
Given most
Okay.
guilds have ran one Shadow Priest at most, if at all, I doubt it actually counts. Because pretty much any class that can have
Because you have to
immunity.
try so hard to do damage on Shadow in that fight.
Yeah, but
But I think
even other specs which normally you wouldn't take, which have been taken just because of immunity.
last phase I'll probably top or get close to it. Because
That's
you
what
have
I mean,
an
like,
ad
you're gonna
up full
perform well. You have a lot of stuff for your dots to gain your insanity or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Like, you should do well if you play it well, which you obviously do, given your passes on other bots.
Except for Ilgi. I suck at Ilgi.
I always have one boss that I just can't fucking wrap my head around.
I don't think I'll ever pass on Ilgi just because of Latok. And it's literally going to be the only reason I never pass on that fight will be Latok. Because he kills the ads too fast for me to gain anything from them. Damn Boomkins and their burst damage.
Same.
Like, even the balanced routes would love Sever, but I don't know. It's kind of just looking at the Zoff.
Well, I've decided what I want to be playing in Shadowlands.
Really. Or,
Don't even know what half the class changes are yet.
yeah. That's
Well, I don't pick my classes from being OP, I pick them from I like them.
Yeah, I know, but they
But how
could
do you
change your
like
class.
it? Yeah, what are they getting
Yeah.
at? Like, it's why I haven't picked anything. Like, I like to look at some of the stuff they're showing that classes will get from their, what's the name,
Oh, I haven't
covenants, but
looked at that too
Stuff
much.
can
I
change.
saw the Druid one that has that, what, 16 random Druid spells?
yeah.
I haven't
Fuck,
looked
that
up
sounds
any.
OP.
I honestly don't know how I feel about the covenant system. Like, I feel like it's just adding weird cooldowns for the sake of it to try and create interest in a class where otherwise there wouldn't be anything new really except for regaining some old spell.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I
it
was
just comes
thinking
down
of...
to playstyle for me.
Obviously my Feral Druid, I bring her with every X-Pack. I bring my Hunter with every X-Pack, but that's usually later. I like level it, but I don't play it. And I'm thinking, might main Shadow Priest?
I'm maining
Because
Shadow.
I've always wanted to main it, but never actually got to main it. It's always just been an alt.
Yeah, pretty much bring
And I'm thinking of doing
Hunter
a
to
Warlock
every
Warp.
X-Pack, same with Druid. Usually bring Paladin to every X-Pack. This is probably the first one where it's taken me so long to actually start gearing one. Outside of fucking Vanilla and Burning Crusade, but that's because I didn't really have that much interest in Blood Elves and was Horde, so
Oh, I like Blood Elves.
Just
I
gonna
like
play
them
Shadow
now.
because
Just
That's
I
why
didn't
my
like their
Hunter's a
attack
Void
animation
Elf.
for Paladin,
Oh. Yeah, fair enough.
and it's not like I'd really ever played Paladin because I played Horde and Vanilla, so come Burning Crusade, wasn't a fan of their animations, so I didn't bother.
Mm,
It
fair
was
enough.
only really Wrath that I started getting into Paladin because I went Alliance. And even then, I played Druid and Hunter.
I think my first Horde character was a Blood Elf Warlock. I think I got it to like level 30 and then I just stopped playing. Horde, that is. Still played Alliance.
No,
Oh my god. For 4,400 more reputation to go and I'll finally have Vulpira.
what rep do you need for?
golden eye.
Oh, I can do that on my ult, I think. Maybe.
Which Valkyra were the Alliance allied race. The racial seems so nice for quality of life, like extra bag space, being able to set somewhere that you can teleport no matter where on the map.
Yeah, just an extra Hearthstone, and that Hearthstone is literally
Well,
anywhere you
yeah,
fucking
like,
want
it's better than a Hearthstone.
it.
And then,
No,
like,
they're just
8
cute,
extra
and I
slots in
want
your
one.
backpack's pretty massive.
Especially for
I
farming.
also like the pet that they get as a hunter. Like, such a unique snake.
You can tame those snakes.
Yeah, but I can't be bothered going to tame one. I just want to be given one for free.
Wait, did they add a cast time to picking up the odd crystal? That wasn't there when I did a vision earlier this week.
No, I agree, that wasn't there earlier this week. But also, the run that I did on my druid, I couldn't find any, and I like scoured the map, but there was just none.
There's a post on Wirehead that tells you where they all are.
Uh,
Because they're always in set spots in each zone.
Yeah.
no, because I go back to the spots they're normally in, and there just wasn't there.
Which zone? Because Old City, I got stuck on that one of those ones for ages.
Well, maybe I just got really unlucky and they're in a third spot I don't know about. Because I know that which spot they're in for 2 of the spots, and if they're not in those ones, I assume that they're just not there.
Yeah, I think Old City had like 4 spots or something. And one of the spots is so because it's like in between a building, and it took me forever to find. I actually almost ran out of sanity looking for it in my first clear this week.
I feel like Horde got the better allied races in general.
Yeah, I really wanted Valkyra to be
Like,
Alliance.
we got so many fucking basic recolors, like Void Elf recolor of Blood Elf, Light Forge recolor of Draenei, Dark Iron recolor, Mecha Gnome, basically gnomes, Kultiran just fat humans. And then they get like Valkyra, Nightborn, High Mountain Tauren, which, while they're basically Tauren, I feel like they just... what they gain is so
They
much
have
better than what
fucking
Light Forge gains.
antlers.
Well, the antlers, the engraving in the antlers, the tattoos, like, I feel like they gain a lot more.
Yeah.
Makeup bringing straight back orcs to the Horde was pretty massive in my opinion, just for that alone. Zandalari Trolls for the same reason. I'm not a fan of normal troll, but Zandalari Troll actually standing up straight is amazing for me.
Yeah, and
Like, I don't know, I feel like they just got a lot more out of theirs than we did. And even racial-wise, quite a few of their racials are quite groovy.
yeah, and on top of all that, Nightborn are not even a Night Elf recolor. They're a completely different
Yeah, I
skeleton.
know. Like, that's what I mean. Like, they're completely different. Valkyra, well, Valkyra based off the goblin skeleton, but they're completely different in my opinion. And Zandalari Troll's the same. It's a completely different skeleton to the normal troll.
Mm.
Like, Makar orcs are pretty much the same because they have straight back or bent back from memory. Like, but they did bring the straight back to normal orcs because they're adding it to Makar, which I used to hate orcs because of their stoop back. I don't know. It's the same with trolls. I used to hate them because of their stoop back.
And they have cooler races in general, because I really like Undead, but I can't play one because they're Horde.
No, I
I like orcs. Undead, I like and dislike them. I like them on certain classes, but other classes I dislike them.
Undead was the
Tauren,
first ever race.
I'm not normally a massive fan of, but High Mountain Tauren I am. Troll, once again, not a massive fan because of the posture. Orcs I'm a fan now that have the posture. But even then, previously I used to just play them as a female because at least they had a straight back.
I just play whatever's best for my class, ratio-wise.
Yeah, of course I do.
I used to do that. I still do to a degree as long as I don't care about the class, but certain
I don't.
ones,
I just
unless
go,
it's ridiculously massive difference, then it's just like I pick what I prefer. Like, it's generally okay, because generally I like the look of classes which end up, well, races that end up being decent, but yeah.
Gnome used to be huge for Shadow, but now human is. But I'm at a stage where I don't want
Well,
to spend.
Gnome will very likely be massive at the start of next expansion again.
Oh.
Humans become massive as the expansion goes on because
Yeah,
of the way
that's
they're.
why I'm Gnome right now, because at the start of the expansion, Gnome was massive, because, hey.
My hunt's a gnome just to piss people off.
Yeah, I
But-
don't like your hunter.
Human became slightly better by the end of the raid after Jaina. What's it called?
Yeah.
Like towards the end of Gear of Bod and shit. But it's like
The funny
I was,
thing, Minty, is my hunter was a human before I changed it.
Oh, it's even worse.
Well, it
Ah,
used to be
I
a
don't
night
like
elf way
gnomes.
back, but then Argus, when I was maining it, it was just well and truly better because it ended the tier once again. So I changed it to human. And then, yeah, when I started playing it again, I decided to change it to gnome because everyone told me not to.
That's so weird. I just play a class for the aesthetics or for the shits and gigs. My warlock main in Legion was a worgen because I thought the combination was funny and they had retarded animations and I like to annoy people. And people would get thoroughly annoyed
feel
that
like
I was a girl
Worgen-
playing a worgen.
Worgen had so much potential in that. My sister plays a Worgen route, but Worgen had so much potential, but they just don't work well with armor. And
Yeah, that's why
their
I like
attack animations with them. Like, I feel like you should have an option, especially if you're like a rogue using fist weapons, to be able to transmog your fist weapons off and use your fucking talons. Like, you have fucking claws. Like, you should be able to use them, but you don't ever get to actually act like a Largan.
Well, I have the option of fighting in human form.
I
thought
thought
it-
when you went into combat, it broke you out of human form.
yeah, doesn't that break you out?
Yeah, but I mean, like, have the option to be able to fight and stay in human form, and then, like, say you get to 50% of your health, and you,
Oh, you're saying they should have done that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
That would have
instead
been
of
quite
just being,
groovy at the same time. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a few things they could have done, and it
'cause
would
I
have made
wanna-
them.
I want to be a human with a different accent. That sometimes turns into a wolf because question mark.
Like, I'm not a massive fan of goblins, but they are kind of cool at the same time, and I feel like they work better than Largan do. Largan feel like they're missing something every time I try to play one.
I don't like them now. I like their running animation. Pisses me off. It was better before.
I do like the update they did with the faces. Their faces have a lot more
Yeah,
to them now.
that's all good. The way they run now,
Oh yeah, it's retarded.
it was better before, and before was retarded.
Draenei are retarded. Not a fan of them. Gnomes,
Male
generally not a
Draenei or
fan of,
female?
but male. I really just like female. I don't mind, but at the same time, I generally rather play something else.
Oh, I like the female Draenei.
Yeah, they're the only ones I can semi-stand. Night elves, I'm a massive fan of. Dwarves,
You are or aren't?
I am. Dwarves, I'm not really a fan of.
Yeah, I don't like dwarves either.
And humans
It's
are
just a human.
decent. Like, they look good in basically all armor in the grand scheme of things. So it's very easy to be happy with them. Panda, I'm not a massive fan of.
No, I've tried playing a panda many times.
Same.
It's just like playing a fucking fat cool Tyrion. I wanted to play a fat character.
Void elves. Void elves I like the look of, but they're basically just a blood elf. So I'm not a fan because of the laziness in them, I guess, is the better.
I played
But
a panda for a little while.
blood elves are generally good. Lightforged are the same as Draenei. Dark Iron Dwarf, same as Dwarf. Cultiran, just chunky humans that, unlike normal humans, don't look good in a lot of Xmogs. Mecha gnomes kind of have the same issue. They're basically gnomes, but they don't look good in a lot of Xmogs.
They can't look good in a lot of Xmogs 'cause you can't use
Well,
gloves.
Yeah, you can't use gloves or pants. Like, you're basically stuck with the
Chest and
fucking heritage
shoulders.
armor that you get. The heritage armor is the only thing that really looks decent on.
And even then, I don't like the heritage armor.
I like it in that it's very unique. Like, never before have we ever had a heritage armor like that, or armor in general like that. Like, it is very unique. It actually gives a use to all those fucking shields and weapons throughout different expansions they've decided to make with gears or cog. So I like it in that regard, but yeah. The
I
only
like
reason I'm
the-
using it on my warrior is because nothing else looks good on fucking Mecha Gnome.
I just like the normal gnome heritage armor. It's not too bad.
Yeah, normal gnome heritage armor is decent. I'm excited to see what they do for Night Elf heritage armor.
You have a pimple on your chin. Let me squeeze it.
Anyway, I gotta head off.
Bye.
Thanks for the key, and well, both of you actually, because Minty came earlier. And I was
Let me squeeze your pimple.
Okay.
My cat has a pimple on her chin. Just let. I'm gonna accidentally break your neck if you keep doing this. And then I'll hate myself forever. Well, at least she didn't leave my room, she just went back onto my bed. Ah, there's people in Derpy's Discord without Derpy.
That's not allowed. It clearly says it's Derpy's Discord.
No.
Hey, Dad. Oh, nice. The crystals were easy in this zone.
Man, I went outside today and now I'm all itchy.
It was a mistake. Never leave the
Yeah.
house.
Yep. Apparently I'm allergic to grass now.
I'm on pretty much the last zone. I still haven't used an orb. Why are visions so easy now?
Is that 5 mask?
Yeah.
Man, I still can't do a 5 mask. I don't know why. Just as soon as I put that last mask on, I just forget what my buttons do.
The first few that I did were like really hard. Like the first one that I did took me like 6 or 7 attempts to get it. And now I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I AFK'd for like a couple of minutes in the middle of this run. I still have full sanity and I'm in the last zone. Like, I don't know. Is your cloak max?
Yeah, my druids is. I don't know, I just do a stupid little mistake and it costs me my cheat death, and then I do the same thing again because I'm retarded and then die.
Yeah. I think I only proc in an org now. I haven't procced a cheat death in Stormwind in a long time. I feel like org is like harder than Stormwind now for some reason.
I just need to put an orb down just before that the roaming aberration elite in Mage Tower. Because he's the one that fucks me up, especially with split personality.
I usually bait like thingy croc. What are they called? The gift of the thingy croc. I just bait one of those out and I go on him as soon as I get that gift.
Yeah, maybe I need to do something similar.
Any like side boss that has unavoidable sanity loss or like just sucks with the affixes in the zone, I just like bait the
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll be able to try next time Storm wins up. Cause I know I will fuck up on Rexa, I always do.
Do you try and burst him or do you take him slow now?
I take him slow, but then my dots decide to crit 3 times in a row, and then I've got 2 balls all of a sudden.
I don't dot Rexar when I do him, but can you avoid dotting?
I can, like I can rake him and then I won't rip him, but I guess I could just do that.
Yeah. The way that I do Rexar is I just get him down till like the first 2 boars spawn. I beam the first 2 boars because that like insta kills both of them. And if my gift procs, then I burst Rexar because you can't lose any sanity. And if it doesn't proc, I just do the same thing again. I bait out 1 boar, kill the boar off. Once gift procs, then I burst him.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
I can't burst him without Gifter's Shadow. Unless I change, I think if I changed essences and used different essences, I could.
Yeah, but beam is just so useful in visions. Yeah, do I wanna watch Netflix or play on the Switch?
Why not both?
Because both are on the TV.
I thought Switch you could play like as a handheld version or something.
Yeah, but I could also just play it on the TV because it's better.
Not wrong. I guess. I don't know, I don't have a Switch. And I'm never getting the mailman. I open the chests on, or the mailboxes on every character that I do these visions on, which is only my DK and my priest, but still a lot. It's 5 mailboxes times.
Yeah, I open them a lot as well, and I haven't seen it yet.
It's about 20 mailboxes a week for me. Guess people probably do more than that.
And then there's always that one lucky person that got it. Like,
Got it
just
on
on
that
that
first
one
go.
character.
Oh,
Maybe not first go, maybe like a week in, but they've only got one max character.
Behold the majesty of the void! The void is colder than you can imagine.
Mage Tower boss sucks as Shadow. He casts polymorph so much.
That's why it should be a night elf because you can shadow meld the cast.
But my 1% haste. Actually, I'd be a human right now. If race changes went like $32, I would have race changed to human. Because human is like 500-600 DPS gain or something over gnome. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that does sound a bit dumb.
Hey friends,
What up, dude?
Hi.
what's everyone doing?
Five more.
Deciding if I want to watch Netflix or play my Switch.
You wanna play WoW? Hello?
There's nothing to do except for my dailies.
But no one wants to do dailies. Ew.
Exactly.
Keys? Keys?
I guess.
What do you mean, I guess? You're gonna get an ultra carry, hello?
Sure.
Can't say that with such a tone, young lady. It's an ultra carry.
Wait, who's carrying?
Well, of course, you're carrying, okay? I don't know how that's a question. You're...
I'm a Shadow Priest. I can't carry anything. I can't even carry myself.
Are you sure? You did grip me a few times in those characters, bro. So, you know.
Why are you casting polymorphic? Oh,
Why not? We could do some keys on my Paladin.
I'm gonna play Final Fantasy soon.
Pay, are you raiding? Sorry.
Yeah. I'm raiding twice, and then they're bringing out the, like, artifact weapon.
Oh,
or
the big
relic
boy.
weapon. Yeah, they're bringing out a weapon grind, so probably gonna do that as well.
Wait, Final Fantasy, which one? I know there's
14.
like 1500.
The online one. The one that's an MMO.
14's MMA.
I got... Oh yes, some Verse Mastery boots with leech percent. Hell yeah.
Nice, that's what my druid got, except I think it was wrists.
That is
with
so
leech.
useless.
Wait, does that mean you guys are swapping to here?
That is so useless.
Lol.
It's 17 corruption. I knew there was a reason I didn't do another mask run this week, because it doesn't give me anything good anyway.
What do you mean? You just gotta believe in the heart of the card.
I don't think my corruption can get much better than what it already is though, at the moment. Because my Mind Flay, it pops off, dude. For only
You know-
66 corruption.
Do you know what pops off for me?
Ah,
My
Twilight.
TD, if it ever actually pops off, but it doesn't. But we won't go.
Oh, do you want to play Shadow and I'll play my DK? Because I know how to press TD.
Oh yeah, sure, done. We'll swap accounts.
Yep, easy.
Done.
Do you have rank 4 TD or higher?
I've got rank 5,
you
but we won't talk about it.
Oh my god.
Technically rank 8, but who's counting?
I just run it, dude. What's wrong with running 100 corruption? I mean,
The healers start complaining. They go like, "Fuck's sake, can't stop running so much corruption." And I'm
Yeah, I
like,
guess you
"No, I
found
want
that
it."
out
They're
on
like,
Reddit.
"No." Yeah, and then the raid leader tells me off, so you know, it gets a bit. Yeah.
Did you actually accidentally do it, or did you just do it?
Yeah, I did. So what happened was I was trying to run gushing wounds, right?
Yeah.
Accidentally, one of my other ring pieces is an Infinite Stars ring on a 475 piece, so I put that one on
Ooh.
instead. And I was getting Giga Corruption, and somehow I survived for quite a bit. Don't know how, but yeah, you know.
Oh, they totally were spam healing you.
Oh yeah,
Like-
there were. I was doing quite a bit of heals as well, and then they looked over how much damage I was taking. And they like asked me like, "Hello, can you not have Giga Corruption?" Like, what do you mean Giga Corruption? I'm like under 40, and they're like, "No, you're not." I had a look, and yeah, I wasn't under 40. That happened. You know, bad RNG.
I
what
think
would
you
do?
can easily run 59 as DK
Oh yeah, yeah,
in
100%.
raid. Like, it doesn't feel like,
No,
even
no.
if you get hit by things,
100%.
it's like, whatever. You just,
The-
getting hit
the
by
only-
a thing just helps you death strike for more anyway.
Yeah, the only issue with it is do you want to know what the issue is? Is my cloak is only red.
Oh yeah, you need a higher cloak, don't you?
I do. I'm just too lazy to farm it. I'm like, farming cloak.
So I'm DEing these braces from workshop. Every fire mage is now pissed. Unless they already have it. I actually have so much corruption in my bags that I don't know if I should keep it or... Because I ran...
Haha, do you want to know how big my corruptions are?
What?
So I've got rank 8 TD in my bags, and I've also got rank 6 IS in my bags.
I think I have rank 5 or rank 7 IS. I have gloves with rank 2.
The heck's this fool doing on a hunter?
Oh, Fever! You donkey.
Oh, I have rank 6 IS on my priest.
What hunter?
My
You gross, dude.
I know,
Julie
yeah.
can run rank 5 in Resto.
Oh, huge.
What?
So if anyone wants to do arenas.
What is the plan to just run rank fucking 5 IS and hope for the best that kills everyone?
No, you run rank 24 IS and you one-shot people.
Yeah, but then
Have they nerfed that yet? They have to have nerfed that by now, yeah?
Good joke.